Hey, what's up guys, SoldierKnowsBest here. Microsoft has finally unveiled the new Xbox. We've been waiting for this for a very long time, and it's going to be called the Xbox One. So they just had their event, and they started off the event by showing off the hardware, totally different from the PS4 event where they didn't really show off any hardware at all. But anyway, the new Xbox One looks pretty massive, and this thing looks really big. So I tweeted out that you're probably going to start making space on your entertainment stand right now because this thing is going to take up a lot of that space. But I can definitely excuse the new size of this Xbox because it is 8 times more powerful than the Xbox 360, which is pretty impressive. Now, some of the specs of this new Xbox is going to be running an 8-core CPU. It's going to have 8 gigabytes of RAM, USB 3.0, a 500 gigabyte hard drive, Wi-Fi Direct, HDMI in and out, and also a Blu-ray drive now. It's also going to be coming with a new controller. You can take a look at this controller. It looks cooler, but also it has, I think they said, around 40 new individual kind of features to it to make it better. The D-pad is different. The ergonomics of the controller are definitely different. It also has an integrated battery compartment now. And it also has dynamic impulse triggers now, which will allow game developers to actually send feedback back to the triggers. And lastly, Microsoft is also going to be shipping the brand new Xbox Kinect with the Xbox One, so you don't need to buy it separately if you are going to be buying the Xbox One. And now this new Xbox Kinect is better as well. It's going to be able to capture 60 frames per second. And while you're playing games, it's going to be reading your movement. It can now look at your muscle impact, your weight transfer from your left foot to right foot, and it can even read your heartbeat. I think by looking at the pigmentation on your skin and things like that. It's too complex for me, but it can actually read your heartbeat, so that's going to be great for exercise games to kind of see how you're maintaining your heartbeat to make sure you're getting a good workout. What good would all this hardware be if it didn't have software to go along with it? And Microsoft really did wow me in this presentation by showing off how this new Xbox One is going to be interacting with all the things that may be in your living room from your cable box and your TV set and other entertainment devices. And the way they demonstrated this by showing off the new voice and gesture commands, I mean, you can basically just walk into your room right now and say Xbox on, and it'll turn on. It'll turn on your TV set and your cable box, I think, if you set it up that way as well. And then now you can just navigate through watching TV or playing the games or watching a movie just by using your voice. And I'm going to let you listen to how he demonstrated it.
Xbox, game. Go to TV. Go to music. Watch TV. Go to Internet Explorer. Oh, nice. Here's an example of how I can get easily back to my home screen from anywhere in the system. I simply spread my hands, grab the screen, and I'm back home. Xbox, Today Show. Watch Sci-Fi Channel. Watch MTV. What's on HBO?
Now that was pretty impressive. This is almost going to eliminate the need to have a remote control in your living room and to be able to just to search the channel. So say, Xbox, take me to Discovery Channel or whatever. That's going to really make things a lot faster when you're navigating your TV and just switching back and forth between things. I think it's just pretty awesome. And so you're also going to be able to use things like Smart Glass, like using the Smart Glass application on your phone to be able to control the TV as well. And then now you can also do Skype video calls while you're gaming or while you're watching TV. They'll show up on the right-hand side and you'll be able to talk to different people while doing all these different tasks. So Microsoft is really aiming this Xbox One to be the center of your living room, to be the center of all your electronics that you're going to be using in your home. And keep it with the software thing. It's going to talk about games because that's the most important thing, right? And one of the first developers they brought out were EA, Electronic Arts, and they showed off their new generation of sports games. And you can just see by these examples, just the animations and the detail that are in these games now just look awesome. And just the player movements now just look more fluid, more realistic than anything else I've ever seen. So EA is going to be bringing a new NBA Live game, new Madden game, of course, and also a new UFC game. I'm a big fan of UFC. So EA really showed off a lot of games that are really going to be able to show what this Xbox One can do when it comes to the graphics. But what would be a Microsoft Xbox event without the mention of Halo? And when they first started talking about it, I started getting really excited. I'm like, man, they're already going to show us a new Halo game already. But it wasn't that. They were going to be working on a Halo mini-series. It's going to be 343 Industries, and also Steven Spielberg going to be working on a Halo TV series. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully they don't make it bad. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. But really the big game unveiled for the Xbox One platform was Call of Duty Ghosts. So this is a kind of a new take at a Call of Duty game that their Activision is going to be working on. And so there's going to be new characters, just kind of a new storyline. They got the guy who directed Traffic and I think Syriana, which is one of my favorite movies. He's going to be working with this game as well. And so they really boasted about their new engine, which is going to be graphics-wise, going to be bringing a lot to the Call of Duty plate now, just from the animations, the environments, and things like that, from character customization that you can do in multiplayer. Just the characters themselves look amazing. And speaking about multiplayer, the multiplayer levels now will be destructive, and you'll be able to set off events. Like if you had a log trailer, you'll be able to blow that up and the logs will roll down the stage, and a lot of little things like that coming to Call of Duty will make it a little bit more unique, a little bit more fresh. And now there's some other things with the Xbox, like the ability to be able to do 64 to 128 multiplayer matches and the cloud saving and things like that. So now you'll be able to sign in, of course, with your face with the Xbox at home, and it'll recognize you. But if you do go to another Xbox, since everything's going to be synced over once you sign in, downloadable games, all your saves and stuff like that will be available on that Xbox. All right, so that's pretty much all the things that they talked about at this Xbox One event. It's going to be available later this year, so probably by the holiday season, we'll be seeing the Xbox One go against the PS4 for your money. So anyway, guys, I'm really excited about this new Xbox. I'm a little bit more excited about this new Xbox than I am over the PS4, even though I think the PS4 showed us more games actually at the event, where Microsoft really focused a lot more on the hardware. But at E3 this year, there's going to be a lot of information coming from that, so stay tuned for my coverage of that. But guys, I want to see what you guys think. Leave a comment down below what you think about the Xbox One, and let me know whether you're on Team Xbox or Team PlayStation. Let me know down below in the comments. And thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.